And good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Rez Ride. I'm your host, MC BKC. We are coming to you live on KWTN 100.9 FM, the Big Voice Radio, the official radio station of the Winnebago Tribe. I'm joined live in the studio by
DJ
Besame and
DJ
Sharon Teed. How are you guys doing today?
Pretty good.
Lovely.
You guys ready to get into the show?
Yes.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff happening today. There's a lot of stuff going on, and we want to make sure that we have time to get to all of it, because I think the last time that we had the program set up, we didn't really get time to hit everything. And I was kind of like, oh, okay, so we have to make sure that we have time for that. But don't forget, listeners, we're going to have a full set of programming for you. We're going to come to you live with, of course, all of the usuals. Love Line. We're going to have our Deep Cut. New Sensation is a little bit up in the air right now, simply because I'm not exactly sure if it's radio friendly, to be honest. So we have to see how that goes. So
Anyway.
Yeah. I know, exactly. So here we go. So let's get into it, guys. KWTN 100.9 FM.
Your envelope came with a poem. You possess venom that came with a charm. You get the good out me when I perform. I know the bad in you, that's what I want. And you a baddie, you turning me on. Fiend for your demons, I know where it's going. Love when you talk, I know what you're doing. Caught up in love with the doing. Bottles and bottles with us, ain't into it. I tell you, I got you, that's well understood. Your legs on the bed, got your head on the floor. We go out shopping whenever we get bored. We get the pop and leave nothing in the store. If I go to Saturn, I know that you born. Me on Saturday early in the morning. Fat in the bird, she gon' open her door. Screaming out murder, but showing you remorse. Gotta be cautious, can't play the support. Stars in the ceiling, don't feel like the Porsche. Came from the trenches, just living on war. Once was a prostitute, I can afford the one I adore.
Temperature rising, bodies united. Now that I've trapped you in my arms, no need to fight it, no need to hide it. Now that I've seen what's in your heart, baby girl, I'm the only one who knows the side of you. And baby, you know that I can pull out what's inside of you, even though it's wrong. It's wrong, even though it's wrong, baby. My girl.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're back with you here at KWTN. We're having a little bit of a technical difficulty with the broadcast and the board, so I apologize that the song that we just played, of course, was Double Fantasy by The Weeknd, and it seemed kind of quiet, but we're trying to figure out what's going on here today. And we've been joined in the studio by MC Delight, so welcome aboard. How are you doing today?
Good. It's hot out.
I know, and it's hot here in the
Turn your
studio
hair up
too.
in your
It's
ride.
like exactly. We'll make it happen though. And so here on the Rez Ride on KWTN, like I said, we got a lot of programming to get into, but
Let's
I
go.
heard
Oh
that
gosh.
there's supposed to be some kind of surprise for me.
Yes. We're going to try to stump the MC BKC today with some questions from the 80s.
Oh gosh. Are you sure you want
Music based. Yes.
that? So, okay, I guess, we can try to get into that at some point, maybe if we have time.
It'll be quick questions.
Quick questions?
Yes.
Okay, well, we'll see about that, but you never know. So, like I said, we got a whole lot of programming. I want to make sure that we're getting this technical issue, so let's jump right back into another song. This is Chingy with One Call Away, KWTN.
Cash in the check, so I asked out of respect. Would she like to explore the world of high? We can fly in my jet. Her reply was yes. I seen it in her eye. Mama looking like all I wanted was sex. Then move to the next. That ain't true. But it was something about this girl's style that made me feel no regrets. We started off casual, walked through the park, candlelight in the spot dark. I'm thinking smart, afraid she might think I'm in a rush to touch, crush, and be up. I ain't on that stuff. Dropped her off and told her call me up. We can talk, conversate about political subjects, whatever's thought. So I zoomed off, thinking about her, my phone rang. It was her in the shower. Said I couldn't do without her, then I said, it up on the wall. Now I'm showing out, trying to dunk, trying to dribble, break fast through the middle just to see her smile and giggle. Game over, I approached her with a kiss on the cheek. The homeboys looking at me saying, "Look, how would you weep?" But you know how that go. What I got they want, what I got I flown. Ever mess with it, please don't. Told her I'm going home. She asked, can she go too? I'm like, yeah, boo. I can't see me without you. Got her, I took a shower, jumped out. She in the bed with a see-through thong. Said I looked at her and said, if you was my baby, if you was my if you was my girl, recognize game. Before game, recognize you. You dealing with a player true. Now what you wanna do? We can kick it and go puff on the. Or you don't smoke, grab a pint of hand and we can get drunk. It's up to you, I'm the man. But baby, just let me know. Cause if you got an attitude, I can treat you just like a hoe. If you're rolling with me, baby, hop in, it's enough room. We can gaze at the stars and shine like the moon. Give me a chance to show ya and a chance to know ya. Just be true and there's nothing I won't do for ya. Some women like to play it foul, but them the kind I put in the place of a child. Don't worry, be happy and smile. Then if you was my baby, if you was my if you was my girl, I'm on the phone with you. And you know it, baby. If you was my
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, that is, of course, One Call Away by Chingy featuring Jay Weaver from back in the day. I always used to love that song. It just kind of grooved. This was also a summertime jam, if I remember right. It came out in that same time period. So this is the Rez Ride coming to you live on KWTN 100.9 FM. How are you guys doing today?
We're doing pretty good.
Love that.
Pretty good, or just kind of, sort of, almost, maybe some kind of way?
Made it through the day.
Yeah, I mean, we're having all. Are we in retrograde?
I thought that was over.
I don't know, but I don't know. We're having all kinds
I
of
think
issues
it's the
here.
full moon.
Whose moon? No, I'm just kidding. Somebody's mooning us
The
through the
silver
window.
moon?
I don't, maybe that's what it
I
needs
think
to
we
be.
need to
It's
go to the silver
yeah,
moon.
so we're gonna take the Rez Ride down to Silver Moon real quick. We'll be back in a few minutes. No, just kidding. So this is again the Rez Ride, KWTN 100.9 FM. Well, of course, we always like to start off with a few of the public announcements. Don't forget, listeners, for those of you listening on terrestrial radio, welcome to KWTN 100.9. We hope you've noticed that we updated the call letters, corrected what you see on your HD radio, so the letters are correct now.
Yes.
KWTN, the Big
good.
Voice Radio. Yeah, and so Guaranteed is out there dealing with that issue, and I guess there was a huge heat matter that was happening as well. He showed us a screenshot or photo, and it was
Yeah.
what, 100 and
Like almost 120.
yeah.
Inside
Yes.
the. Oh my
In
God.
that little bitty building.
Yep, so the air conditioner did not get taken care of like it ought to have been, but at the same time, they're out there doing what needs to be done, so I guess that's a good thing. So welcome aboard, KWTN listeners. Also, if you have the availability, you can check out our YouTube channel, That Fire Though, THO, and just look for the live broadcast, because that's what's happening right here and now in the studio. So go to go to YouTube, look for That Fire Though, THO, and you will see us live in the studio. Also, don't forget, if you want to listen anywhere on the planet and you go out of terrestrial radio range, you can always click the media player on the Winnebago Tribe's website, and anywhere on planet Earth or the surrounding orbital area, you can listen live. How's that sound?
Live.
Okay. So I gotta say, you guys, you're piquing my interest with these supposed challenges and questions.
Okay.
So how are you guys going to deal with it? Let's give the listeners a little bit of what's going to happen.
When you do your shows, you always give a lot of information about the artist or about the time period. I know that you do your research because you have a lot to add to the show. So we were
Try
sitting
to,
in,
yeah.
So we were sitting in the office one day and we were talking, and she asked me a question, and I didn't know who it was, and I should have known who it was, and I said we should do that to Brian and ask him these
BKC?
questions. Oh yeah, BKC MC.
Even dyslexia now I mean, first of all, we can't get
LMNOP.
yes, we can't get the play levels correct, and now the DJ names are not coming through. So okay, so what are we gonna do?
Okay, so I'll let MC Delight ask her question that she asked me.
Are you ready?
Yeah, are you want to get into that now?
Yeah, we'll do one.
Okay,
We'll do one.
let's do a
We got a
sample.
little list here. So the
Okay.
first one is, who is Dana Elaine Owens?
That's Queen Latifah.
Oh my God, I thought for sure that was going to stump you.
No, because in Just Another Day, because then she's rapping, no need for the Queen. I'm just plain old Dane today.
Oh,
Yes, Dana.
Wah, wah.
Yes,
So,
Dana
I
Owens.
know.
Yes, Queen Latifah. Hey, that's a good question, though. Some people may not know that, to be honest, because they think, oh, it's Queen Latifah. That's her name. It's like, no, she's Dana Owens.
Okay, let me go a little bit
Yes.
further with
Okay.
that. When did she change her name?
She took her professional name in the late 1980s because there was I can't think of the name of the group that she belonged to. And then she, of course, was collaborative with Naughty by Nature for years and years and years. But she took Queen Latifah, I want to say 1987.
Okay.
Is it?
I guess
Oh,
the
okay.
story is that she changed it or kind of adopted that when she was 8. Latifah. She said
okay.
because everyone was changing their name to names like that.
Oh, okay.
And then her mom added Queen in front of it at
Okay.
some point because she just wanted to build up her
Self-esteem?
there you go.
Okay.
persona.
Yes.
And plus, she could recognize the talent and knew she'd be able to cash in later on. Oh,
But she did say, sorry, Your Majesty, but you still have to do the dishes.
oh gosh, yes, of course. I'm sure that's the way it ended in New York.
Okay.
No, that's a good one. Queen Latifah, of course, is a tremendously talented star in the rap game, actress, also on the stage. Her huge performance in Chicago, and so yeah. Her career is tremendous. Even had a talk show about 5-6 years ago that had a couple seasons. So congratulations to her. So hey, I like that kind of question, but we're going to be all about the music today. So I finally found one of the songs in clean version. This is Tupac with I Get Around. Let's go, KWTN.
Oh yeah. I get around. Still clown with the underground when we come around. Stronger than ever. Back to get wrecked. All respect to those who break their neck to keep warriors in check. Cause what they sweat a brother majorly. And I don't know why your girl keeps paging me. She tell me that she needs me. Cries when she leaves me. And every time she sees me, she squeeze me. Lady, take it easy. Hate to sound sleazy, but tease me. I don't want it if it's that easy. Hey yo, bust it. Baby got a problem saying bye-bye. Just another hazard of a fly guy. Your ass wide don't matter. My pockets got fatter. Now everybody's looking for the ladder. And ain't no need in being greedy. If you wanna see me, try to keep a number, baby, when you need me. And I'll be there in a jiffy. Don't be picky, just be happy with this quickie. But when you learn, you can't time it down, baby doll. Check it out. I get around. What you mean you don't know? Check it go. I get around. The underground just don't stop. I get around. Still down with the underground clown. Around they go. I get around. Yeah. Hey yo, shot. Let the floor know.
Now you can tell from my everyday fits, I ain't rich, so cease and desist with them tricks. I'm just another black man caught up in the mix, trying to make $1 out of 15 cents. Just cause I'm a freak don't mean that we can hit the sheets. Baby, I can see that you don't recognize me. I'm Shock G, the one who put the satin on your panties. Never knew a hooker that could share me. I get
What's up, love? How you doing?
Alright.
Well, I've been hanging, singing, trying to do my thing. Oh, you heard that I was being at your homegirl you went to school with. That's cool, but did she tell you about her sister and your cousin? Thought I was wasn't. See, weekends was made for Michelob, but it's a Monday, my day. So just let me hit you, yo. And don't mistake my statement for a clown. We can keep it on the down low, long as you know that I get around.
Too rock in the town, don't stop, got love, get around. And round we go. Why I ain't call you? Please. Fingertips on the hips as I dip, gotta get a tight grip, don't slip, loose lips ain't ships, it's a trip. I love the way she licks her lips, see me jocking, put a little twist in her hips, cause I'm watching. Conversations on the phone to the break of dawn, now we all alone while the lights on. Turn them off, time to set it off, get you wet and soft, something's on your mind, let it off. You don't know me, you just met me, you won't let me. Well, if I couldn't have it, why you sweat me? It's a lot of real G's doing time. Cause the groupie bit the truth and told a lie. You picked the wrong guy, baby, if you're too fly, you need to hit the door. Search for a new guy, cause I only got one night in town. Break out a B-clown, baby doll, are you down? I get around.
So that, of course, is the finally found, edited and clean version of I Get Around by the one and only Tupac. If you guys aren't aware, you can hear the influence of Digital Underground in the background. Tupac did join them for a little bit of time, and so he always had that same kind of vibe that they were always well known for. And of course, they made appearances. Shock G and the other guys, the other fellas from Digital Underground coming forward on that jam. So this is the Rez Ride coming to you live on KWTN 100.9 FM. I am your host, MC BKC, and I'm joined live in the studio by
DJ Bessamy,
DJ Sharon Teed,
MC Delight.
MC Delight. So today, of course, the programming we're already getting into, the DJs, the guest DJs have come forward with questions that they're going to be asking of me and see if they can kind of stump me on this. So I'm kind of fired up for that because who knows, maybe there'll be something out there that we just never explored before. But here, of course, we do have the public announcements that we kind of glossed over because of our technical issues. Midnight Love is going to come to you on Friday at 10 p.m. We're going to be doing the corrected replay of episode 25, which is All Time Favorites Volume 1. So if you haven't had a chance to listen to what we put together with that, in the first 24 shows that we've done, we somehow decided to pick 2 songs out of each of those playlists. It is an immense, huge, long amount of songs, but we came forward with the mix and it is fire, you guys. So look for that on Friday at 10 p.m. All Time Favorites Volume 1, Friday at 10 p.m. Midnight Love. Also, don't forget about tomorrow, every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So tomorrow being Friday, there's going to be the Big Hour debuting at noon, and yours truly will be hosting that show as well. And the theme this Friday is going to be, I'm going to dedicate it to the high school classes of Winnebago, and I'm going to be picking out songs from your year. So for all of you graduates of Winnebago High, get ready because the mix is going to include many of your graduating classes and the songs that rocked and pumped and bumped those years. And we're going to go all the way back to the 70s.
Ooh, pumping and bumping.
Yes, exactly. So that, look for that on the Big Hour tomorrow. And then, of course, there's always All Requests Live, which we just came out of in replay,
yes.
and DJ Bessamy is the host of that. And if you ever have a song that you want to dedicate to that special someone, or someone you're scheming around on and trying to get, to pay attention to you a little bit more, get a hold of Bessamy and she'll give you some information about ARL.
Yes, so we have All Requests Live every Thursday, and we have our text line, so you can always get a hold of us here at The Big Voice, 402-922-3347, or our email, it's kwtn@winnebagotribe.com. And when you mentioned that a little bit ago about that, someone did send in a dedication to someone today. And
Nice.
It was kind of.
Were you able to play it?
Yeah, I got it in the lineup today.
Okay,
But
cool.
that was pretty cool, though.
Nice. Very, very
Hopefully they were listening and heard it.
Yeah, right. After they went through all that effort, and then it's like, oh, I forgot I had a song.
But I didn't tell you. Yeah.
So no, that's good. So all requests live every Thursday. You typically at 11 with the replay later on in the afternoon.
Yes.
And of course, the new song, the number one song this week is
It came in this week as Neon Moon.
Neon
That
Moon, of
dramatic
course.
pause.
Everyone's favorite. Bethany was telling us here, listeners, that of course that Neon Moon blew away everyone else. They didn't even have it was no competition.
It was a landslide.
Yes, so that was of course the most popular song this week on All Request Live. Also, don't forget there's a lot of programming, guys. There is Baby Bison Beats. The young fellows are back for the summertime, so they'll be mixing it up almost every week, right?
Yeah, so tonight we'll get into their 2-hour replay from last week. Next week, they're going to be back in the studio with a new episode.
Cool. Baby Bison Beats. I highly suggest you guys give them a listen because they go all over the map.
Yes.
They are not confined to one genre, one type of music. And they pull out some songs that I have to say I was a little surprised because last week they were they did Paul McCartney and Wings. And I was like, okay, well, somebody raised you right. No.
Shout out to Lil Zane.
Exactly. It was like, and that, I mean, Paul McCartney lived like several musical lives. So Baby Bison Beats. And then, of course, like what we talked about, then you'll also have Friday Night Hot Mix or Summertime Mix.
The Summer Mix,
Summer
with
Mix, DJ Blue on
7 to 10 tomorrow.
Yes, on Friday nights. And then, of course, the Big Boy Sports Show every Wednesday. And then Bago Talks on Tuesdays.
Yes.
Yeah.
And Digified as well on Tuesdays, 1:30 p.m.
Okay, great. So a lot of stuff there, but there's a song waiting to be played because, again, I was able to find these clean versions.
Yes.
Dr. Dre.
What no baby? You look good now you carry. Long time I watch you, I want chat to you. You go on like you don't want chat to me. So what I'm Dre? Tell me what the fuck going on.
Creeping down the back street on D's. I got my Glock cocked cause mom's looking these. No soon as I said it, seems I got sweated by some working with a Tech 9 trying to take mine. You wanna make noise, make noise. I'll make a phone call, my nigga coming like the Gotti boys. Bodies being found on Greenleaf with the heads cut off. Motherfucker, I'm Dre. So listen to the play-by-play, day by day. Rolling in my 4 with 16 switches. And got sounds for the bitches, and clocking all the riches. Got the hollow points for the snitches. So won't you just walk on by? Cause I'm too hard to lift. And no, this ain't Aerosmith. It's the money over DRE from the CPT. On a riding spree, a straight G. Hop back as I pop my top, you trip. I let the hollow points commence to pop, 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 yeah. Cause if it don't stop, I have to put my in reverse. Go back and take another spot. Cause I'm rolling in my 6-4. With all the singing saying. Hell yeah. With all the ness again. Hell yeah. Just another mother nigga day for Dre, so I begin like this. No medallions, dreadlocks, or black fists. It's just that gangster glare with gangster raps. That gangster shit makes the gangs of snaps. Word to the mother nigga streets. And word to these hype ass lyrics and dope beats that I hit you with, that I get you with as I groove in my 4 on D's. Hitting the switches, bitches relax while I get my proper swerve on. Bumping like a mom, ready to get my serve on. But before I hit the dope spot, gotta get on to Remy Martin and my soda pop. Now smelling like Indonesia. Bus stop full of fly bitches and skeezers. On my it's cause my 4 on hit. Pancake front and back, side to side, and all that shit. So when I crawl, I comes correct. Now if your bitch, if my it's your bitch, if check again, now let the Chevrolet slide as I dip and make a trip to the south side. Yeah,
Rolling in my 6-4.
what all the bitches saying? Hell yeah.
Exactly. So that is, of course, Let Me Ride by the one and only Dr. Dre. This is KWTN coming to you live on KWTN 100.9. This is the Rez Ride. So let's get back into it. So we did our public announcements. our topic of the day. We came up with it on the fly, guys, so of course we got to get right into that as well. Our topic of the day, listeners, is going to be, in our opinions, our top 5 Scoldin songs. So the songs that you listen to when somebody plays them and you basically can't say anything else but scold. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Okay, who wants to go first?
Go ahead, D.
Okay,
Like-
I'll go first. Mine is
go.
The Adventures of Rain Dance Maggie by the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know why, it's kind of different from their normal,
Yeah,
from
is.
what
It
you're
really
used to
is.
hearing.
Yeah.
But I just really like the beat of it, and makes you want to let's go.
Yeah, that's let's go. Yeah, Red Hot Chili Peppers, they always got a nice little groove going on, and that's definitely one of them. And I have to agree with you wholeheartedly. Very different vibe. Very, very nice. Okay, who's next?
Okay, I'll go next. So I chose Love in This Club by Usher.
Okay.
And so it makes me think about my white pearlized Altima and my Bose stereo. So when I used to put that song in and play it, it sounded like Usher was sitting next to me singing.
Flicking sweat on you?
Again?
Shotgun.
Oh my gosh, especially in this heat. So Love in This Club.
I like that one.
Yeah, that's a good little jam. Definitely. Okay, Besame?
I'm going to go with J. Cole, just because you kind of influenced that choice.
Okay, no worries.
Fire Squad.
Fire Squad.
It's from his 2014 Forest Hills Drive album.
Okay.
It's kind of just one of those beats that starts getting your bones and makes you want to go.
Yeah.
Let's go. Yeah, that's what it's about. Of course, it's the song that makes you want to say "Scoldin'." Let's go. Whoever your friends are, and of course, you guys know that there's bad influences in your life, and those people that when they came around, it's like, oh my god.
Yeah. I've
But
seen
you
one of my
loved it.
bad influences today.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, she was asking to look at my toes, and I was like, what?
Why?
I know.
Oh my gosh. What?
You see those toes? And I was like, what? No.
Oh my gosh. Was it like, girl, those toes are busted? No,
Yes. No.
It's been a while since a pedicure. Okay, so
I know.
my number 5 is going to be a song that we featured a while back. Of course, we can't play all of it because it is not radio friendly, and I have yet to find the radio friendly version, but it is The Bop Gun by Ice Cube featuring
nice.
George
Yes, I
Clinton.
love that one.
Yes, that song, whenever it plays, of course, in its full 10-minute version, that song, I mean, you can't help it. It's okay, I guess we're going for it. So
Yeah.
let's go. All right.
Yeah, there you go. So I have another question for MC BKC.
Okay.
And we're hoping we can stump him with one. But what guitarist played on the Michael Jackson song Beat It? What rock guitarist played on the Michael Jackson song Beat It?
Eddie Van Halen.
Eddie Van Halen.
Yes. He also gave he was the artist that gave the sample for his name just Wild Thing.
Oh,
Backup question.
okay.
Tone Loc. Oh my gosh.
Oh.
It's crazy how when you're sitting here and like these names just float out of your head when you know them, by heart any other time.
I know.
Yes, Eddie Van Halen, of course, Eddie Van Halen, and he was also uncredited in that as well. And
That's why I thought it was going to stump you.
No, it's kind of a well-known fact, to be honest, Sharon.
Oh.
So, yeah.
Okay.
Because when two titans of music get together like that, it's very rarely a well-kept secret. So, and Eddie Van Halen is like the rock god. So, yeah. Anyway, so it's a good question. Eddie Van Halen, I mean, gosh, one of the biggest rock artists of all time. Rest in peace, of course, too. You
Yes.
know? He left us about 2 years ago. But yeah, so Eddie Van Halen. Okay. Is there another one or?
She's got some backup
I
questions.
got a backup one.
Okay.
What singer has had a Billboard #1 hit each of the last 4 decades?
Cher.
Nope.
Well, she did. What singer had a Billboard #1?
Yes.
It did. Well, it's
The
Cher.
last 4 decades.
So that includes the 20s then.
No,
Somebody's-
not the
That's
20s.
me.
Somebody's buzzing.
The last 4 decades.
Well, we're in the 20s.
Yeah.
So only the teens,
So
the teens, the naughties.
80s, 90s, teens, and 20s.
80s, 90s. The zeros.
Preteens are the naughties, whatever you want to call them.
Sure.
And then the teens.
Yes.
Well, in that, Whitney Houston.
No.
Okay.
I think we got him.
Give me a hint.
No.
Oh.
You have your-
man or woman?
A woman.
Or a group?
A woman.
Okay,
A woman.
Oh, she
It's
is
not Whitney
by
Houston.
herself.
Okay. Oh, gosh.
Tiffany. I think we're alone
Oh
now.
my God.
No. Mariah Carey?
Yes.
Yes, okay.
Was it Mariah?
Yes, it was Mariah.
So Vision of Love hit number 1 in 1989? Because
Sure.
I thought it was 90.
I don't know.
I googled this question.
Okay, no,
I
it could
didn't
be true.
research.
Could be
I
true.
didn't do the background. I should have.
Yeah, of course, because her first hit was Vision of Love. And everyone thought that she was Whitney Houston, but it's like, no, she's not. She's Mariah Carey. Okay, no, it could be true. I just, don't remember exactly when it hit number 1.
You're gonna argue with Google.
Yes, of course. Everything on the internet is true. Oh my gosh.
But
so-
Mariah's better than Madonna. She had a hit every decade.
compare record sales, dear.
Here we
All
go.
we gotta say
Look at
is-
worldwide record sales, and then there'll be no contest.
We're not talking about worldwide. We're talking about who has the number 1 hit in the decade.
Also, Madonna just released the 50 number ones that she did have. 50.
Oh, she released the Alien Face too.
Anyway, we're not going to discuss Madge at this point.
Okay,
So
let's
we're
not
We're going to
discuss
go into
Madge.
another song because
But
it's
Mariah
been,
has a number 1 hit every December.
Yes, she does.
but it's not a new release, and it doesn't go to number 1
Yes, it does.
on Billboard. I don't think so.
Yeah.
No,
Google it.
It may rise in the charts, but I don't know about hitting number 1.
Google it. Google.
Okay, so this is a song, a throwback jam, because we're gonna cruise and kind of mellow it out. This is Mr. William Devon. Be thankful for what you got.
Oh,
Guess
there
where
you
this?
go.
Tell me where this was sampled, you guys. Tell me.
Though you may not drive a great big Cadillac, gangsta white walls, TV antennas in the back. You may not have a car at all, but remember, brothers and sisters, you can still stand tall. Just be thankful for what you got. Though you may not drive a great big Cadillac, diamond in the back, sunroof top, digging the scene with a gangster lean, gangster white walls, TV antennas in the back. You may not have a car at all, but remember, brothers and sisters, you can still stand tall. Just be thankful for what you got. Though you may not drive a great big Cadillac, gangsta white walls, TV antennas
brothers and sisters, you can still stand tall. Diamond in the back, sunroof top, digging the scene with a gangster lean.
I don't think so. So before we went to the break,
In the back, sunroof top, digging the scene with a gangster lean.
Let's see your best gangster lean. I
of
suppose.
course, that is the one and the only Be Thankful for What You Got by Mr. William Devon. Sampled many times, to be honest, guest DJ. So there's not just one song out there that's floating that is the definitive hit. But the one that always floats in my mind is, you remember the singer Monica? In her song With You, it's a slow jam, and then there's the guys that singing with her in the background. Then he says diamond in the back, sunroof top.
Oh, yeah.
Remember that?
Oh, no.
Says it real slow.
Yeah,
but
I remember that.
That's exactly where it comes from. Be thankful for what you got by the one and only Mr. William Devon. It's kind of strange, best of me. Look at now, we're sitting here talking, and I'm looking at the live stream, and it's maxing out.
For that one,
Isn't it crazy?
yeah,
Yeah.
because
I think
going through good over there on the terrestrial.
I know, right?
Guaranteed must have cooled it down and worked his magic.
There is something going on with this board here, you guys. So we gotta try to figure out what's going on, because if we sound like the speaker's blown out or some kind of, I don't know, weirdness. We have to make sure we can fix everything, but whatever. So this is the Rez Ride coming to you live from KWTN 100.9 FM. The guest DJs have a list of questions that they're using to try to stump yours truly. They kind of got me a little bit on that one, but of course there was a futile argument put forward on Mariah versus Madonna. But at the same time, I think we know who is the queen of pop, the queen of everything, Madge herself. So yeah, touchdown out there. So our top 5 of the day, listeners, is the top 5 in our opinion songs that are scolded. Are you guys ready for number 4?
I am.
Okay, what is it?
I'm gonna say "Finally" by CC Peniston.
Finally by CC Peniston.
There's got to be a story with that.
It's not radio friendly.
Oh,
no.
okay.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Sometimes they're not. Sometimes they are not. Okay. So that's a good one. Finally. Yes. Okay. Who wants to go next?
I'll go next.
Okay.
So you had said this before. You mentioned, I can't remember the top 5 list that it was for, but for this list, it's making this list for me. But it's the Plain Jane remix with A$AP Ferg and Nicki Minaj.
Yes, that
That
song.
one will touch my soul.
Yes.
Oh, shoot.
Yes. That one is amazing and was actually going to be stolen. I don't know. Maybe we'll have to repeat it.
Yes.
You know, so who knows? But yeah, that's a great one. That song is awesome. Ever since the first time I heard it, it pumps. It truly shows the talent of everybody involved, and oh my gosh, I love it. Maybe we'll even play it because I do have the clean version loaded into the playlist.
Oh.
Okay. MC Delight,
Okay,
number 4.
mine is Electric Feel by MGMT, and I'm pretty sure it was on like the all requests quite a
Top
few
5.
times.
Yep.
Nice. That's a good one. Good one.
Same thing though, just the beat of it, and just makes you want to go.
Go for it.
Yep.
Yeah, it's golden. Yeah, so my number 4 is kind of a little bit of an obscurity, but I think for the true listeners and maybe even the DJs here, you're going to remember it once you hear it, because that's where we're going to go into the next song. It is The Dog Pound with What Would You Do? Remember this one? It was 1995, guys.
Don't wanna go up. Yeah, we doing it like that. Motherfucker, they like taking our stabs, trying to do their own little this thing, but they can't do it, you know? So we gon' do it like this, like sit back, relax, and get it cool.
Have you ever heard of a slaughter? I oughta start dipping, sipping on that ST gets me to tripping. I don't slips, I bangs with that mad ass dog pound gang. It's a DPG thing. Corrupt from the SC. You wanna test me? Let's see if you'll survive 45 times. Like a hollow point headed for your dome. Take a couple steps, turn around in its zone. Couldn't withstand the murderous mental. I subdue and then take 2 to your temple. When I cause holocaust from what's written, it's collapsing when the straps is spitting. Look, this is how it's done. I grab my strap, your best run. And I give fucks the kingpin of the click. Little G with the biggest bummer. The fucker better recognize. With the twist of my wrist like OJ, you won't die. I snack on motherfuckers up like a bone. On the beat of off, but this a microphone ever since I was born. Not to ever love them. It's learned game after game. That's why we are the best. Motherfuckers change the styles minute after minute. But soon as you did it, I smelled it. Now what would you do? If you up with me or my crew?
But you can't, so don't even think about stepping in the motherfucker.
What would you do? If you up with me or my crew?
But you can't, so don't even think about stepping in the motherfucker.
Bitch butterfly all day while I steady make my pay every single day in the LBC. Cruising through the east side, me and Lil Style, none to say the least. I see a few trick ass niggas looking low on the east coast. And the question is asked, do you wanna rap, scrap, or blast, cause they in their dads? I'll be the first one to hit him. Oh yeah, these knock out and everything you down with them. Cause I'm a natural born killer, and I still a hat. Motherfuckers like that. Now what would you do if you come up with me on my crew?
It's so many motherfuckers that I can include. Who's quick to blast, mother, is it up a few? It doesn't make a difference, cause it's about who's the quickest on the draw to end all existence. For instance, let's take these ruthless fools in a pound in one room. Assume it's only for conversation, so let's conversate. Slip a nigga to 38 then dip. Empty out the clip, mind on set trip, cause to get on my it's swift. I'd rather heck and try before we can die. Whether he be dead or would he stay alive? And if I was in your shoes, would I survive? Probably not. You probably let your Glock go pop. Now drop to your knees and picture that ass nigga flowing in the breeze. Now what would you do if you could up with me on my crew? But you can't, so don't even think about stepping in the motherfucker house. What would you do
if you could up with me on my crew?
But you can't, so don't even think about stepping in my motherfucker house.
From the twitch of the eyes, you can see the lie. Just know it when you see it, cause it messes up the flow to the real feelings you know. And I'd rather be sipping on a glass of wine. Can you feel yourself in the ring with Everlast, trying to still a flow? I don't think so. Cock blockers come with their hearts beating jealousy in the way like a stray dog, trying to claim every it bound. Cock blockers come in every color, even blue, yeah, this is true. Trying to wish a woman and even you. Now what the fuck would you do, motherfucker?
What would you do? What would you do? What would you do? What would you do if you could get with me and my crowd?
Of course, that is the Dog Pound featuring Snoop Dogg, and of course, do you remember Michelle A? She was all over the Dog Pound and everything that Death Row put out in that entire period, and of course, Michelle A loved it. And if I'm not mistaken, what soundtrack was this from? Do you guys remember?
It wasn't Above the Rim, was it?
No, definitely not. Listeners, anyone want to shout out that one? What was this about?
Yeah.
What soundtrack did this come from?
I can't even think of it.
Yeah.
Okay, no worries.
If you can get with the Dog Pound, what would you do if you get caught with your pants down?
Yes, because that is the Dog Pound with What Would You Do? So this is the Rez Ride coming to you live on KWTN 100.9 FM. I am your host, MC BKC, and we're getting further and further into our programming. The guest DJs have come up with surprise questions that they feel are worthy of trying to stump myself. But at the same time, I gotta say this, guys, I don't know everything about every single song. There's just a lot of them out there that I happen to be aware of. Because honestly, I gotta say this, listeners, I think I did in one of our first shows, I don't know a whole heck of a lot about reggae. Yeah, I really don't. I like it. I enjoy listening to it. But if somebody wanted to jump down the rabbit hole, so to speak, and start talking about this artist and that artist,
wanted specifics.
Yeah, it's like I'd be sitting there. Okay, yeah.
You tell me.
Yeah. Where were you when you heard that? No, just kidding. So
On
that
the
kind
island?
of thing. Yeah, somewhere. It's like the Blue Iguana. Is that where you were? Maybe no, something like that. So our top 5 of the day is our top 5 Skoden songs. We've given position 5 and position 4. The guest DJs are still thinking about position 3. So let's jump into the programming. Of course, we have our celebrity birthdays. And we need to make sure that we cover that all the way through, guys. So the first one that we have, of course, we have to say, because we did a show dedicated entirely to him this past week, celebrating posthumously, was Prince Rogers Nelson. Yes, Prince, everything about him. Happy birthday in heaven. I know he's celebrating and all that. Also, happy birthday posthumously to one and only trailblazing comedian, Miss Joan Rivers. I miss her every day. I wish that she was here to tear these politicians a new one because they need it. Also, happy birthday this week to Mr. Brian McKnight, Kenny G, Robert Englund. Do you guys know who that is?
Freddy Krueger.
Yes, the man who played Freddy Krueger, Robert Englund, celebrated a birthday this week. Also, famed guitarist Stevie Vai. You guys know him?
Sounds familiar.
Yes, he most notably did, of course, his musical career is very varied and storied, and he's truly a fantastic guitarist, one of the best to ever do it. But if you ever saw the movie Crossroads, he's the guy that played the guitar on behalf of the devil.
Oh, okay.
Remember that movie?
I was very, very young when I seen it, but I loved that part.
Yes, exactly. So the devil had a guy...
With
Ralph Macchio.
Yes.
Yes. Yep. Remember that?
I didn't see it.
Oh, it's tremendous. And that scene is truly one of the most climactic scenes
Did
ever.
you see it?
When I was little.
Yeah, it's fantastic. You can find it on YouTube and just watch that scene.
Oh,
because it is absolutely fantastic. So
yeah.
Steve Vai, happy birthday to him. Also, happy birthday to Iggy Azalea, celebrating a birthday this week, as did Fetty Wap. And, of course, Sway Lee, most famously doing his duet with Post Malone for the Spider-Man movie a few years ago. Also celebrating a birthday this week, the one and only Mr. Tom Jones. Like him?
Yes.
Yes, of course. And then, of course, actor Michael Cera, you guys probably remember from Superbad. He was friends with Nick Lovin, but he was the other guy. Yeah. So, yeah. Also, happy birthday to actor Carl Urban. I'm sure you guys know him, don't you? Carl Urban?
No, I don't.
He's character actor. He played one of the leaders of the Rohan's army in Lord of the Rings. He was also one of the... he played Dr. McCoy in the new Star Trek movies. And he was also in the series of movies that Vin Diesel did regarding the Riddick.
Chronicles of Riddick?
Yeah. He was in that movie as well as one of the guys that was in that whole scene.
I can't even think of him.
Well, he blended in. I mean, he is truly a tremendous actor. He's truly a chameleon.
Is he the one that tries to get the ring from Frodo?
No, he was one of the guys, the riders of Rohan. He had blonde hair then. So, anyway, so happy birthday to him. Also, happy birthday to Allen Iverson, NBA legend. Of course, Kanye celebrated a birthday this week, Kanye West, as did singer Bonnie Tyler. And of course, Mr. Johnny Depp celebrated a birthday, as did Natalie Portman, Michael J. Fox, the late Judy Garland, country singer Lee Brice, or Bice, whatever it is, Faith Evans, and as did Angelina Jolie, Russell Brand, Troye Sivan, Mark Wahlberg, who else did? Pete Wentz, and of course, social justice icon Breonna Taylor. She would have celebrated a birthday. Breonna Taylor is the lady that was killed in her apartment when the police raided her apartment without a warrant and shot her in bed.
Oh, yeah.
Say her name. So that's why I wanted to add her here, because, you have to say that. Keep her memory alive. She would have celebrated a birthday this week. Okay, you guys. So you know what's coming with this. So Sharon T, Delight, and Best Me. We're going to go out there. In what year was Prince born?
Oh my God, I just
1971.
71 says Sharon T.
70.
70 says Delight.
69.
69 says Besame. You guys do realize that I Want to Be Your Lover came out in 1977.
Oh.
So you guys are all very far off, but the closest is actually going to be Besame because he was born in 1958.
Oh.
So close.
Yeah, so he was not 6 years old singing
How
about...
do you know?
Could have been.
Well, I'm sure, yes, I'm sure he could have been,
Probably
yes.
made it at that time.
Maybe not quite. So Prince, yes, was born in 1958.
He loves us.
Yeah,
I was a
exactly.
musical genius. You never
Yes,
know.
he was, but maybe not quite so at that age. Okay.
Whoops.
So, how old is Kanye West?
Kanye.
He's 44.
44 says Besame.
I'm gonna say 38.
38 says Delight.
I'm going to say 41.
41 says Sharon Teed. And the winner is Besame again. Where's my bell? Yes, I have a bell here. He is 46.
Oh, really?
Yes,
Dang,
46.
he's old.
Yes, he is. He is
Yes.
getting up there. He is totally getting up there. So then, of course, how old is Robert Englund, the man who played Freddy Krueger?
He is.
Did he make a noise?
I thought he did.
Like, because remember on Friday the 13th, it was the remember that? And then, of course...
It was the scratching of the...
Yeah,
Yeah,
scratching his... Is that what it was? He didn't actually...
No,
Yeah,
I
like
can't.
that
It was
Freddy
something
Krueger
else.
song and those newer ones.
There's a
I'm
song.
not gonna sing it though.
Oh, I know.
Because we technically are in a basement.
How old is he?
Yes, how old is Mr. England? England, L-U-N-D.
73.
73
Oh,
says...
God, really? Is he
Delight.
that old?
I don't know.
79.
79
I was gonna say
says Sharon Teed.
78.
78, okay. And the winner again is Besame.
Oh
He's
my
76.
Oh my God,
She's
Bestie.
cheating.
Yes, he's running the table here.
She has 3 candies. No.
Yes. Okay, so of
Smash
course
up and
the widowed wife of the notorious B.I.G. Faith Evans celebrated this week. How old is Faith?
56.
56 says Delight.
Okay, so
50.
50 says Besame.
50.
50. Yep.
would you say?
56.
I would say 58.
58 says Sharon Teed. And the winner again is Besame.
Wow.
Miss Faith Evans is 49. Almost at that half century. So that has been our celebrity
Made her
birthdays.
old.
And so, like I said, we were going to get into one of those songs that made it on the list. This is Plain Jane. Here we go, because it's a bad A doubles dollar signs. Let's go.
Ayo, Ferg.
Yeah. Ride with the mob, hamdulillah. Check in with me and do your job. Ferg is the name, Ben Baller did the chain. Torno for the watch, Prezi Plain Jane. Yamagini chain, rest in peace to my superior. Hermes Linka feed a village in Liberia. TMZ taking pictures causing my hysteria. Mama see me on BT and start tearing up. I'ma start killing niggas, how you get that tripe? I attended Harlem picnics where you risk your life. Uncle used to skim work, selling nicks at night. I was only 8 years old, watching Nick at night. Uncle Psycho was in that bathroom bucket. Knife to his gut, hope that they don't cut him. Suicidal thoughts brought to me with no advisory. He was pitching dummies, selling fiends, mad ivory. Grandma had the arthritis in her hands, bad. She was popping pills like rappers in society. I'll f your bitch for the irony. I said meet you at your if your keep eyeing me. Ride with the mob, hamdulillah. Check in with me and do your job. Berg is the name, Ben Baller did the chain. Torno for the watch, Prezi Plain Jane. Ride with the mob, hamdulillah. Check in with me and do your job. Berg is the name, Ben Baller did the chain. Torno for the watch, Prezi Plain Jane. Find me mobbing with my clicker song. Yeah. Mobbing with my clicker song. Hey. Mobbing with my clicker something. Yeah. Queens for the kings and the queens.
Hey yo, I'ma explain why you probably never see me. I push a Lamborghini, choke your magic like Houdini. My body shaped like genie, booty dreamy, waist is teeny. Yes, I told him to get titles, so he stream me when he leave me. I go hard in the booth, Biggie vibes, give me the loot. I'm a classy millionaire, bitches ain't got the coof.
C-O-U-T-H, cause you can't spell it either. If I call him, then he coming home, running Derek Jeter. Must be eating egg because I swear that bottom feed us. You know that you my son, I should've scrapped you as a fetus. All these rocking inches cause they following the leader. I should switch it up on hopes and rock an afro like Lupitas. I don't keep up with the Joneses, but I do know Catherine Cedar. I'm with Candace, Titi, Tembi, and Viola, mi amiga. Rappers, they gotta check in with the queen. I'm the alpha, the omega, everything in between. Oh, ride with Minaj, mashallah. Check in with me, then do your job. Queen is the name, Raffaello did the chain. This is Monse, Patty Plain Jane. Ride with Minaj, mashallah. Check in with me, then do your job. Queen is the name, Raffaello did the chain. This is Monse, Patty Plain Jane. Eat a Barbie X or something. Eat a Barbie X or something. Eat a Barbie X or something. Eat a Barbie X or something.
Easy on the beat. Already know this here for the city, nigga. Gold chains, plain
Of course, ladies and gentlemen, that is the one and only Plain Jane, the remix featuring Nicki Minaj. The Queen
I really like that song.
I do too.
Love that song. I
love it.
completely forgot all about it, so I just put it back on my list.
Right,
Ooh,
so
it's
you
time
guys
to
hear
sing.
it?
I know you were singing when you weren't here, D.
I was. I still don't know the words.
Love. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, here it is.
Exciting and
Sing it. Come on.
You can't help it but to smile when you're singing it.
We're expecting you. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Love Boat theme by the one and only Mr. Jack Jones. And what that means is it is time for Love Line.
Yeah. I was going to sing with you, but shout out to B Love. He told me not to sing no more.
The Love Boat. Love it.
soon we'll be making it.
Go, little Jack.
Remix. I think there should be like a club remix to this song. Can you hear it?
Oh my God.
Yeah, so the breakdown and all that. I can beatbox a little bit and you're blowing out your speakers and that kind of thing.
We just lost viewers.
Oh my God. The feed just ended something. The tower blew up.
Best thing I have to do is jump up and fix everything.
Oh my gosh, I know. It's love. Love it, love it, love it. Come on, Destiny, get in here.
She just kind
practice
of
the lyrics.
sits back like, don't look at me.
Okay, guys, so we're
Had to
gonna
sling
have.
down on
How many?
Oh, was there any questions?
Yes, there are.
Oh.
There
Was there
are.
any questions, or were we just singing?
It's just time to sing because
Oh
we
my
absolutely love
God.
that song, karaoke. And
There we go.
Somebody probably could say, you know, do you know that song from that movie with the boat? Anyway, so let's get into it. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5
Oh, wow.
questions this week. So
I'm ready to
let's
help
jump
somebody.
right in. The first one I liked because the name that they came up
Ready to
with
give
was just
professional
amazing.
advice.
Yes, exactly. The best worst advice this side of Hatchet Hill. So the first one is per cap honey. All right, ready? She says, I went to a powwow recently and kept getting hit on by this one guy that was so not my type. But I come to find out that he gets per cap. So should I make a go of it or follow my feelings of next? Per cap honey. Best me?
Next.
Next!
Yeah.
Delight, Sharon Teed?
One song comes to mind
What's that?
by 50 Cent.
What is it?
Have a Baby by Me.
Oh my gosh, I wasn't even thinking that. I wasn't.
Yep, I agree with MC Delight. Fake pregnancy.
Fake pregnancy. Oh my gosh. Well, it is bad advice, you guys, so I love it. So, per cap honey, yeah, work it. Work it
Yes.
for all it's worth because you never know, you know, it could spark something up.
He might be a nice guy.
Or there might be cute friends.
With per cap.
I know exactly. So that's okay. Per cap honey. I think the writing's on the wall. Okay, the next one is Party Man. I met this guy, but he just won't quit partying. Should I keep trying or cut him loose?
He keeps partying.
Maybe you should get your tolerance up a little bit and double back.
Try to outdo him?
Yeah, outshine.
Say amateur. Oh my gosh.
If he has a red nose, that's a deal breaker.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so Delight, anything for Party Man?
I know you're not into red noses.
Is he on his way to having a red nose?
Per cap or not?
Per cap or not, you gotta cut him loose.
Okay.
Cut him loose.
Yeah, mine would be, it's like, it gets old after a while, ladies. So yeah, step on, step on, step on. Okay. The next one then is Happy with Haga. Okay. I think I have found the one.
Ooh, okay.
I think I found him. So my questions, Auntie, how do I know for sure?
I've seen this meme.
Oh gosh,
There's not radio friendly.
Are you talking about the baseballs?
Oh my god.
No, what are you talking about?
I don't know. I mean, you said you saw this meme, and I was like, okay, well, whatever.
Okay. Just give it some more time.
Give it more time?
Yeah, because you know that saying, when somebody shows you who they are, believe them.
Oh,
so
yeah,
give them
of
time
course,
to
yeah.
show.
Okay. Any other advice? Happy with Haga. She thinks she's found him.
Fake a pregnancy.
See if he stays. I suppose create a bunch of unnecessary drama.
Show him your bills.
Yay. Yes.
Haven't paid that electric bill.
If he pays it, then you know he's the one.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Any others?
Hide your food stamps under his work boots.
Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Well, anyway, so I think you'll know. You should know.
Yeah.
You should know. So if you're happy with
You
Haga,
should know.
Yes,
Only you will know.
should know. Yes. And go for it. Girl, get your heart broken. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, the next one then is Baby Board Blues.
Ooh.
And I liked this one because it kind of went in a different direction. Something we never had before, okay? What it is this lady, he's not Indian. Let's just leave it at that. And he keeps making comments regarding me putting our baby on the board.
Oh,
The baby board. So as you know here, in Winnebago, Ho-Chunk culture, the babies are on the board. And I raised our kids, of course, as did Sharon Teed. I don't know about you guys, or if you were a board baby yourself. It helps keep your baby, put them to sleep, and all kinds of good stuff from that. So help explain it to him. That's what she's asking.
Wow. I don't know how you would explain it to them. I think that your baby is more content and you're able to handle them better. And I don't know. I don't know life without it, I guess.
I think the best way to explain it to a non-native is if they watch a newborn baby sleep. They can't control their movements.
Yeah.
They wake themselves up.
Right.
The board helps them feel secure, helps them relax.
Yes.
Keeps them tied down.
Yes. Exactly. So, do you know, were you a board baby? Do you know that?
I was a board baby, and I was a swing baby. You know, the old native swings?
Yes, exactly.
Do you remember those?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, okay. Okay. Any other advice or explanation?
Break up with him.
He don't get it. He's gotta go.
He's not per cap anyway.
You just don't understand.
Yeah, I want to hear your perspective since you're younger.
With the baby board, so I know that it's not really, I wouldn't say like controversial, but my brother's lady, she's from down south, and with my two younger nieces, they didn't really put them on the baby board. She just never had that like in her culture. But like with my mom and with us, we were all board babies, and like all my nieces and nephews are all board babies.
Yeah.
So, but I think it, as Dee was saying, it's kind of like the security for the baby, and just kind of keeps them all snuggled, and they have that security that they need to sleep good. So,
I always thought they slept better.
Just my only advice that I would throw into this, of course, I think you guys gave some pretty good explanations to help explain it to him, but it's that, remember, at the end of the day, lady, the hand that rocks the cradle rules the world. So if he can't get over it, tell him to step off.
Gee,
Yes.
I have to go that far carried away. No.
Why not? You never know.
No,
So anyway,
okay.
okay, let's move to the next one. So the next one, it's wedded with an exclamation point. Wedded. Okay?
Oh, wedded?
Yes, wedded. Wedded. It's all right. So what it says is, it's a guy. We're older individuals. And I come to find out that in a past relationship, she was essentially left at the altar. Now, while it didn't happen quite literally, the day came and he backed out. Okay? So, now that they're moving toward their own nuptials, because June is the month of getting married, he's come to find out that she's reusing quite a bit of the stuff from back then, including the location of the nuptials and the honeymoon site.
Oh.
So his question to us is, should I be mad that all this stuff with our wedding isn't just ours, or am I making a big deal about nothing?
Did you have to buy any of it?
I know, for real.
Did you come out of pocket?
Do you know how much that stuff costs?
Really?
I don't know. It's like, I'm not some wedding planner.
I don't think he wrote it.
I know.
It definitely was not me.
Listen here, young girl.
It's a guy asking.
Oh, young guy.
Well, they're not. Remember, he said, yeah, they're both older.
Oh, listen here, old guy. You know what? If it wasn't used, and that's kind of what I'm saying, just throw it up and use it.
And have a good time?
Yeah, because nobody comes for the decorations anyway. They want to come over and have a good time and come for the eats.
Yeah,
and
help celebrate you.
Yes.
Any other thoughts, guys?
I'm gonna agree, because technically it didn't get used.
Yeah.
It didn't really happen, so it's the first time.
Okay.
Kinda.
Nobody's seen it because they backed out.
Maybe, but I don't know. We're not going to go that far into it. Nothing else?
No.
Okay. So, yeah, my advice to this wedded is that, yeah, you didn't have to come out of pocket. So just have at it, you know. You had a good time. Get
Just
married.
have a
You're
good
not
time.
married for this stuff anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
And
maybe.
Maybe she wanted to have a good experience with the honeymoon.
Right. Yeah. So we're verging on good advice.
Ooh.
Dump her.
Dump her too.
Leave her on the same day.
Leave her at the altar.
Except for wait for that point. Make her walk down the aisle to no one.
Go Go on the honeymoon by yourself.
Oh my gosh. So, of course, yes, I love it. The rock advice is what we're going to go into. So, that has been the Love Line listeners on KWTN 100.9. This next song, of course, fits right into it. Snoop Dogg. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have none. Let's go.
Right now, something new by Snoop Doggy Dogg. And this one goes out to the ladies from all the guys. A big bow wow wow. Cause we gonna make it a little misty here tonight. This is DJ Ease on the station that slaps you across your fat with a fat D.
When I met you last night, baby, before you opened up your bag, I had a respect for your lady, but now I take it all back. Cause you gave me all your yes, and you even licked my ball. Leave your number on the cabinet, and I promise, baby, I'll give you a call. Next time I'm feeling kinda horny, you can come on over and I'll break you off. And if you can't that day, baby, just lay back and open your mouth. 'Cause I have never met a girl that I love in the whole wide world. Well, if corrupt gave a fuck about a bitch, I'd always be broke. I never have no motherfucker nigga to smoke. I get smoked and loony. You still can't do me. Do we look like BBD? You groupie. I have no love for hoes. That's something that I learned in the pound. So how the fuck am I supposed to pay this hoe? Just the latest hoe. I know the piece of minds. I'ma fuck a couple more times and then I'm through with it. There's nothing else to do with it. Pass it to the homie. Now you hit it. Cause she ain't nothing but a mess to me. And y'all know that this ain't it's to me. I give some why don't y'all pay attention? Approach her with a different proposition. I'm corrupt, ho. You'll never be my only one. Tricks and
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, of course, that is It Ain't No Fun If the Homies Can't Have None off of Snoop Dogg's, I think his original release.
Yes, who's back in it?
Yes, so there's too much stuff there. And I know it's edited and stuff and whatever, but it's hard to listen to just because I'm used to. And
they are hard to listen to when they're edited because, you know, yeah, it does.
But at the same time, we understand they have to be radio friendly and we all know what they're saying, but I don't know, whatever. So it's just one of those jams that's out there. So this is the Rez Ride coming to you live from KWTN 100.9 FM. Our top 5 topic of the day, in our opinions, is top 5 Skoden songs. Mm-hmm. So the
I have a good one.
DJs we're up to position number 3. So who's ready to reveal that?
I want to reveal mine.
Okay.
Mine is
number
by
3?
The Click, Out My Body.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Yes.
I heard a little snippet of it
Tennessee
today.
Toddy, I went out my body.
Yeah.
Had a little too much to drink. Oh my.
Yes.
I don't know it.
It's
I
good.
mean, I probably do.
It's good.
I just don't know
Well,
that it's that
we were
song.
in a meeting today, and so then there were songs playing on a playlist, and here I heard it, and I was like sitting there listening, and I thought, oh my God, I haven't heard that for a long time. But I actually had to get up and go to my desk so I could make sure that's what the song was. I was like, oh my God.
Okay. No, that's a good one. Yeah. Out my body.
Check it out.
Way out.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not radio friendly in its entirety, but I don't remember whether the words come in because we might be able to get a snippet of it. Anyways, all right. So number 3, that was Sharon Teeth. Who's next?
I'll go.
What?
There is Knockout, Lil Wayne and Nicki Minaj. It's real high paced. It's got like a real rock kind of beat to it with the way their style is.
Okay.
So it's a little different from what they usually get into, but
it just makes you move.
Yeah, makes me do the cartwheel and jumping jacks.
Skoden.
Yeah, it gets me all amped up.
Nice. Okay. You like?
Mine is What You Like with the Brat and Tyrese.
Oh my gosh, yes, that's a good one. I haven't heard that in a while. Yeah.
Should be radio friendly.
I don't remember if all of it was.
They played it on MTV.
That doesn't mean anything. The videos were often edited, and of course the song that got released was not.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, because the video editors took it, and did what they wanted to. So, yeah. No, that's a good one.
But yeah, as soon as I heard that one, it was just like, you had to have that one.
Yeah, that's a great one.
Probably made it to every burned CD I ever had.
You also got it from LimeWire?
Yep. Got a couple viruses, but
Several viruses from that. Okay, so my number 3 also made it to a previous list, but it is definitely a Skoden song. It is Friday by Ice Cube. Love that song. Love it. That song just pumps. Absolutely pumps. And when you hear it, you're going whether you wanted to or not. Mm-hmm. So it's kind of even further than Skoden. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
you're
that's
already going.
Yes, exactly that. So let's jump into a song. This is Tupac, So Many Tears, KWTN.
Shall not fear no man but God, though I walk through the valley of death. Shed so many tears. I should die before I wake. Please, God, walk with me and take me to heaven. Back in elementary, I thrived on misery. Left me alone, I grew up amongst a dying breed. Inside my mind, couldn't find a place to rest until I got that thug life tatted on my chest. Tell me, can you feel me? I'm not living in the past, you wanna last. Be the first to blast. Remember Cato, no longer with us, see the seats. Call on the sirens, seen them murdered in the streets. Now rest in peace. Is there heaven for a G? Remember me, so many homies in the cemetery shed so many tears. I suffered through the years and shed so many tears. Lord, I lost so many peers and shed so many tears. Now that I'm struggling in this business by any means, label me greedy, getting green, but seldom seen. And the world, cause I'm cursed. I'm having visions of leaving here in the hearse. God, can you feel me? Take me away from all the pressure and all the pain. Show me some happiness again. I'm going blind. I spend my time in the cell, ain't living well. I know my destiny is hell, but did I fail? My life is in denial, and when I die, baptized in eternal fire, shed so many tears. Lord, I suffered through the years and shed so many tears. Lord, I lost so many peers and shed so many tears. Now I'm lost and I'm weary, so many tears. I'm suicidal, so don't stand near me. My every move is a calculated step to bring me closer to embrace an early death. Now there's nothing left. There was no mercy on the streets. I couldn't rest. I'm barely standing, about to go to pieces, screaming peace. And though my soul was deleted, I couldn't see it. I had my mind full of demons trying to break free. They planted seeds and they hatched, sparking the flame inside my brain like a match. Such a dirty game. No memories, just a misery. Painting a picture of my enemies killing me in my sleep. Will I survive till the morning to see the sun? Please Lord forgive me for my sins, cause here I come. Lord, I suffered through the years and shed so many tears. God, I lost so many peers, and Lord knows I tried. Been a witness to homicides and drive-bys taking lives, little kids die. Wonder why as I walk by, broken hearted as I glance at the chalk line, getting high. This ain't the life for me, I wanna change, but ain't no future right for me. I'm stuck in the game, I'm trapped inside a maze. See this Tangeray influence me to getting crazy, disillusioned lately. I've been really wanting babies, so I could see a part of me that wasn't always shady. Don't trust my lady, cause she's a product of this poison. I'm hearing noises, think she's f***ing on my boys. Can't take no more, I'm falling to the floor, begging for the Lord to let me into heaven's door. Shed so many tears. Lord, I lost so many years and shed so many tears.
Of course, ladies and gentlemen, that is the one and the only Tupac Shakur with one of my favorite hits that he ever did, of course, So Many Tears. I loved the way that this jam just flowed, the vibe of it. Of course, back when it came out, that's when I had my little box of 12s that bumped my Altima back in the day, so
Didn't he just get his star?
Yes, also he did. Yeah, his star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Nice.
So, yep. Rest in peace, Tupac, if he's actually dead. No, we'll have to see. So, of course, so many tears. So, this is the Rez Ride on KWTN 100.9. The guest DJs still have some questions that they want to ask and throw out there. So, are you guys ready for that? Or
Okay, so here's the next question.
Okay.
What 1989 song was Cher banned from MTV for her revealing outfit? Or what song in 1989?
The song was shot on a U.S. Navy destroyer, and the reason why it was basically a buttless leotard, and of course the Navy had kittens because she was dancing around on the ship while they were shooting it, and that's really what went into the video. But was it If I Could Turn Back Time?
It was If I Could Turn Back Time.
I'm trying to think of which song came out with that video. That was the video. I remember seeing it though, of course.
Do you?
Yes.
Okay, so the next one is what George Michael song was banned by the BBC
I Want
for
Your
being
Sex.
for being too racy.
Yes.
And then what was the first video played on MTV on August 1st, 1981?
Video Kills the Radio Star by the Buggles.
Yes, it was.
Video Kills the Radio Star.
I didn't know any of those.
How could you not?
I couldn't remember what that song was called.
Video Killed the Radio Star by the
Yeah.
Buggles. What was the second song played?
Whoop, there it is.
The Love Boat theme?
New sensation.
New sensation.
No, not exactly.
Nicki Minaj.
Yes. Oh my God. Truffle butter? No.
Made the cut.
Way back then, yes. So anyway, okay.
Almost
So
frozen thought over.
are there any others?
Did you have any more?
No, I don't.
Oh man.
Okay, so we couldn't stump him.
You actually did, because I wasn't.
the Mariah
Yeah, I
song.
wasn't 100% with that one, but
He doesn't
Because
agree
you just
with it.
hate her. No.
I don't hate her. I just know that she's not on top.
So where are you going?
Oh my God. Oh, okay. I guess I'm getting
I'll
let
throw your
off.
pillows. I'll throw your pillows down on the on the couch.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so our top 5 topic of the day, of course, is in our opinions, top 5 Skoden songs. So we're up to position number 2. Are you guys ready?
Yes.
Okay. Who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
All right.
Mine is Friends in Low Places.
Garth Brooks?
Yes.
Nice. Hey, there's no hate on country here. Number 1 on ARL was once again. Was that a second hit again? Did you have it before?
It did make it on the top last year. Whenever
Yeah.
Era was kind of new, it was up in the top 5.
Yeah. It wasn't number 1 though?
No.
Oh, gee, that's surprising to be honest. Yeah. Yeah.
So I chose
Blame it on-
Jolene by Dolly Parton.
Oh, nice. Jolene,
Sing it.
Jolene, Jolene, Jolene. I'm begging of you, please don't take.
Because
my
every time
mans.
anybody, whoever you're around, and they hear that, then everybody just like starts singing. And
I have a club version of that.
do you really?
Yes, I do.
Let's go.
I'll play it for you guys in the break. Okay. All right. Number 2, Besame.
This one, it's the bass that gets me, but it's Every Chance I Get, Lil Baby and Lil Durk.
Cool.
Yeah.
Give us some
Yeah.
beatbox. give us some of the beatbox.
I
Give us a verse.
I could just play it for you.
Okay, so my number 2 is a little bit of a throwback, but it definitely is Skoden, and it's the song that's taken us into the next one. You're going to recognize it right off because I'm not going to tell you. Ready? Here you go. ladies and gentlemen. Of course, that is Mr. Eddie Murphy, produced and backed up by the one and only Rick James. Hear him? Rick James.
Oh my God.
I gotta, I have to give it up though. Eddie was at the top of his game, of course, back then in the early 1980s. I mean, his career never really did falter, but man, when this came out, it was like, holy cow, what can't he do? Love it. Okay, so that was Party All the Time by Eddie Murphy, my number 2. So here on the Rez Ride on KWTN 100.9, there is still a lot of programming left. What we're going to talk about here, of course, if you haven't noticed nationally, listeners, there's a lot of smoke still in the air from the Canadian wildfires. Did you guys get to see those pictures from like New York? And
I did.
Yes, like Eastern Canada. Did you, Vesame?
Mm-mm.
Oh my God, it's scary.
Yeah, it is.
You look out, and of course, remember how bad it was for us here, but that was what they're having out there is like nothing. The sky is literally yellow and orange because of how deep the smoke is. It's crazy what they're going through. So the Canadian wildfires are still raging. Climate change is real, guys. So
The one I thought was funny was from Questlove, and he took a picture. I don't know if it's in Times Square or not, but it had the game Diablo.
Oh wow!
And they said that was he said
Same
only because of the
versus-
divine timing, genius marketing. I'm gonna do y'all so solid and post this.
Yeah, I've seen so many pictures,
And so
yeah,
it's crazy because it does remind you of what's that movie with the Silent Hill?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, where it's kind of in that fog and
Yeah.
exactly. No, it's just crazy. So, definitely, be on the lookout for that. I know that people that do have breathing issues or lung issues, you got to be careful. You can't be out, and we're not under the heaviness that they are, thankfully, but at the same time, it is still in the sky. Last night, you could really tell. It was a beautiful sunset because of the smoke, but, it wasn't blue like it should have been.
The
So
air quality was bad. It said
yesterday.
116.
Whatever that, I know that's so. And also we're having, of course, some hot weather moving through. It's the end of spring. We are approaching the first day of summer at, I think it's June 21st, if I'm not mistaken. So these are the longer and longer days of the year. So enjoy them while they're here. Also, of course, with the news that I wanted to throw out there, we don't typically try to put too much of stuff here from what's happening, but if you are not aware, the chairwoman of the Winnebago tribe recently attended a congressional subcommittee hearing regarding a Winnebago Land Transfer Act that is pending as an act of Congress. That effort is moving forward nicely, and the video itself is on YouTube or on the congressional channels, and I think there's a link to it as well on the Winnebago Tribe's website, so you can see the verbal and video testimony that the chairwoman provided in order to try to return this huge tracts of land near the Missouri River on the Iowa side back to the Winnebago people. So I wanted to throw that out there because that is a momentous and huge thing that's happening. So best of luck, of course, to everyone still involved and all those throughout the last 50 plus years who have pushed it to this point today.
That's awesome.
Yes, it is. So congratulations, and hopefully we continue to move it forward. Okay, and also happening in sports, which you guys may have seen, of course, the NBA finals are happening. The Denver Nuggets versus the Miami Heat. Last night I did get to watch the game, and Denver was in control all the way through. I think it was a fluke, to be honest, that Miami won game 2. They could probably be up 3-0. What do you guys think?
But they're not.
But last night it was, and you could see it was, I think it's kind of shameful, that Miami fans were leaving. And they still had over 3 minutes left. Yeah, they were down by 15, but it's like, that's a lot of time.
That's a lot of points.
but it's a lot of time, It's like, so, yeah. So anyway, Denver is up now in that series. And then also in NHL, the Las Vegas Golden Knights are in a commanding lead over Florida.
Nice.
Yeah, so a lot of stuff happening there. So where are we at? 5:20. So there's one thing that I want to get into.
40.
Where? Oh, 5:40. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we're really off.
20.
I'm saying we're really, really, really off. So here on the Rez Ride, KWTN 100.9 FM. If you're not familiar, you can also log into our channel on YouTube, and you can see what's happening live in the studio as we speak. So go to YouTube, look for our channel, That Fire Though, THO, and you can see the guest DJs and myself here in the studio. And also, if you're listening live on the terrestrial radio, KWTN 100.9, welcome aboard. And then, of course, on the media player from anywhere on the planet. So you guys had your turn. So guess what?
Oh, no.
My turn. Are you guys ready?
Okay.
Let's do this.
Scolding.
Okay, you guys. So what's going to happen here is it's going to be a little bit of a disadvantage to some versus others because of how long these have been in place. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the first few seconds of these theme song TV shows, and you have to guess what it is. And if you get it right, you get a piece of candy. And when we're done, the winner with the most candy wins.
Okay.
You guys ready?
Leave my Bing alone.
The winner gets Sharon's Bing.
No, you can have the yogurt pretzels.
Oh my gosh. Okay, ready? I'm
Okay.
gonna bring down the music just a little bit because
All right.
it's gonna be a little bit hard to get to otherwise. Okay.
Do we choose who goes, or how are you doing it? Or
No,
whoever?
you're pretty much just going to. Well, we can if you want.
Ding, ding, ding.
Okay, we can do it that way if you want. We can do it that way. It's no problem. The first one up is going to be probably the simplest. So who wants to go first?
Go ahead, Bethany.
Okay.
I volunteer as tribute.
Oh my gosh. Okay, let me load it up here. Okay, so it's only going to be the first few seconds. Okay.
Okay.
Ready?
Jeopardy.
Yes. Yay.
Shout out to my Choco Shorty.
I was like, girl, come on.
I know, you made me watch that all the time.
Wait, no, she didn't do it in the form of a question, though.
What? Oh.
What is Jeopardy?
What is Jeopardy? Okay, so the next one, you ready, Sharon Teed?
Okay.
Okay, here we go.
Bewitched.
Yes, love it. Do you guys know that one?
Yes.
Besame?
I
Aw.
We just ended it. It's like, okay, I guess
Gotta
it's
go.
over with. All right.
Where's
Ready?
Bethany trying to go?
Ready, Delight?
Yes.
Here we go.
Pink Panther?
Yes. Love it. Do you know this one? Okay, they're going to get progressively more and more difficult, you guys, okay?
More and more gooder.
They're going to get more and more gooder. Okay. All right, Bethany, your turn. Okay, ready?
It's all right.
I know, but we have to load the next track because they're not all together, so I have to search for each one. Ready? Here we go.
So Looney Tunes?
Yes.
I was kind of questioning myself. I was like, I don't want to be wrong.
Yeah.
So I said that one in a question.
What? I know exactly that. It's like, what is Looney Tunes? No, it's okay. Like I said, more and more difficult. You ready, Sharon Teed?
Let's go.
Okay.
Oh, God. Hogan's Heroes.
Yes.
Woo!
Do you know that one?
Yay!
Yeah. Do you guys know that one?
Yeah.
You? Oh.
I was gonna say MASH.
I was almost gonna say MASH.
Close.
Actually, I was
Hogan.
almost gonna say, wasn't there like a F Troop?
Yes, there is.
Okay.
Oh my God.
But no, this is Hogan's Heroes, and it
I
starred
know
a very.
nothing.
It's yes, of course, that was Schultz. It was a World War II comedy. They were in the World War II prison camp, and that was what it was about. And of course, a very young Richard Dawson, who ended up becoming, of course, the host of Family Feud.
And
Okay.
one of the writers is the guy who was part of The Godfather.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yes, indeed. All right, Delight, ready?
Yep.
It's going to be a little bit, I think this one is kind of easy, but we'll see. Ready?
Is it the Partridge Family?
No.
Oh
Sesame.
my God!
Sesame.
Sesame Street?
Yes.
I should have listened a little longer. Oh, I'm horrible.
So Sesame gets the candy for that.
Wah, wah, wah.
Where are you getting off, D?
Oh my gosh. Okay, so
my turn.
No,
Oh, no,
the Bessamy
Bessamy.
gets her own.
Yep.
Bessamy gets her own. So,
She's
okay.
gonna take the lead here.
Possibly. They're, like I said, more and more difficult. Ready?
Sing a happy song. La 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 la. Smurf the whole day long.
Too late.
She don't know.
Come on, Bessamy.
What was it, Smurfs?
Yeah.
Later. I'm thinking of that newer one.
Yeah, so you got it there.
Oh, I didn't get it though.
No, no.
I heard him say Smurfs.
Yeah, so, okay. Ready, Sharon Teed? This one does have to be cut off because it's going to say the name
Okay.
again. Ready? But
Oh God. Fat Albert.
yes, got it. You guys know this one?
So the fat girl has to have the Fat Albert song. Oh, okay, I see how it is. Give me my candy.
Oh my gosh, not quite. Okay.
Random tidbit. Have you guys seen that there's a new, they did like a I don't know how to say it. They did like a newer Fat Albert movie.
Remake?
Yeah.
A remake?
Yeah, remake.
Okay. No, I haven't.
It's good.
Oh my gosh.
Go check it out.
Shit.
Really? There's one?
As of recently? Like,
I think so. I'm trying to think of when it came out. It wasn't that long ago though.
Cool. Is that a cartoon or is it like
Mixed. It's animated and then it's like real
Okay,
human.
ready, Delight?
Yes.
Here you go.
Oh my
Oh
God.
my God.
Making your way in the world today.
Cheers.
Takes
Yes, of course. There. So grab your candy.
from all your worries.
Like I haven't been eating candy this whole time.
I think they just had an anniversary.
I think so. At the 35 years since
Something like
the
that, yeah.
show went off the air.
Sometimes you wanna go where everybody knows your name.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I didn't want to sing.
I know. I just absolutely
I'll
just
stop.
just totally shut that down. Okay, Bessamy, ready?
Yes.
Again, it's gonna stretch. Right, ready? Here we go.
I know.
I gotta stop it though.
IDK.
Oh
You
my
don't know?
God.
All right, Sharon Teed.
Three's Company.
Yes. Where the kisses are hers and here's Three's Company too. Love it. Yes.
Oh, I need a piece of candy. Okay, I'll take a
Of
Jolly
course.
Rancher to
Do you
put
remember
back
the
in
names
Marv.
of the characters?
Chrissy, Jack,
And Jen.
Mr. Furley.
And, well, originally it was
Except
it was the Ropers. Remember, it was
Oh.
the Ropers.
Oh yeah.
And Janet,
Oh, I couldn't remember the other
Jack,
girls then.
Janet, and Chrissy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's gonna really get bonus points if you knew their last names, but we won't go that far. Okay, so it's actually your turn now, Sharon T.
Okay.
Yes. Okay, ready? Here we go. Oh.
Oh.
Hey,
Three's Company.
Sorry, I pressed the wrong one. I don't know. I think this one. Well, I think it's going to be a little bit too easy because it says the name right in the title. So
give me a few notes.
No, here we go.
I can guess it.
Ready? Here we go.
The Facts of Life.
Yeah. You know that one, Bethany?
Mm-mm.
Okay. The way that just shuts down, I absolutely love. Okay, so Delight, it is your turn. Ready?
Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What is that called? I cannot think of the name.
You give
It
up?
was on Wayne's World.
Yes, it was.
Oh my God. Shirley and something. I can't think of it.
Okay, Besame.
I don't know.
No?
Oh my God.
Okay. Sharon T.
Laverne and Shirley.
Laverne and Shirley is making our dreams come true.
Shirley something. That
Okay.
should have been close enough.
I know, right? Okay, so let's get into the next ones then. Okay, who's next?
Me.
Okay, Best Me. You should know this one. Ready?
The pressure's on.
This is a jam, too.
I can't think of it. I know. I know.
Give up?
Yeah, I give
Okay,
up.
Sharon T.
Wait, I got to hear this.
in the kitchen, beans don't burn on the grill. Took a whole lot of
Come on,
I
it's almost
lost it.
over.
Oh my God, it's
5, 4, 3, 2,
think I know
Good
it.
Times.
1. All right, Delight.
It
Redemption
wasn't Good
time.
Times?
No.
Oh.
The Jeffersons.
The Jeffersons.
Oh.
Yes.
I didn't know it was the Jeffersons. I just knew the song.
We'll let that one play all the way through. I love it because they actually play those at MLB games and stuff.
Mhm.
Fires up the crowd. Okay, who's next?
No, that was mine.
No?
No? Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh, wait.
No,
it's...
No, it was, because that was Besame's.
Yeah, that was
so now
mine.
it's
Oh, yeah.
yours.
Okay.
Okay. So, ready? Here we go.
Oh, God.
Composed specifically for the series by composer Tom Conti.
Oh, I really know Tom Conti.
I like his
It's
stuff.
that, Who Shot JR song? No?
Nope.
Who Shot JR?
No.
I don't know.
I
Delight.
have no idea.
Oh my gosh, really?
Yeah, I really don't.
Besame. Okay, so I'll give it to you and just shout it out if you know it. Then it starred, of course, Mr. John Forsyth as Blake Carrington.
The Carringtons.
Last week's birthday.
Dallas?
Nope.
Denver.
No. No, come on. It took place in Denver. The families were the Carringtons and the Colby Dynasty. Yes,
I was like, Dallas?
I didn't watch those.
I did not.
Iconic though. How could you not? How could you not? Okay. So
I was out running around.
So who's
that
next?
age.
Who's next? Delight?
Yes.
Okay, we're getting close on time here, so here we go.
Oh my God. I
think
know.
I know it. Little House on the Prairie.
Yes.
I wanted Little House on the Prairie. Take your can.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so we have a couple more to get to. We're gonna throw them out there. Besame. I think you might know this. I do, because it was pretty well known. Ready? Here we go.
Oh, I know what it is.
It actually hit the top 10 on the charts. Composed by Jan Hammer.
I'm trying to think of like all these old shows that I know. I don't know.
It was remade into a movie.
Oh, I know what it is.
Take a guess.
Thelma and Louise.
Not quite. Sharon Teed.
Man, I don't know what it was called, but I just know it's Crockett and Tubbs.
Crockett and Tubbs. Sonny Crockett. Yes. Played by Don Johnson. Delight?
Miami Vice.
Miami Vice. Yeah, she got it. Yes.
All I could think about was on 50. No, that wasn't 51st Dates. Where that guy, Drew Barrymore.
Oh, The Wedding Singer.
The Wedding Singer. Yeah.
Yeah, because he liked to play that in his car, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so we're going to go out with, this is where just, if you know it, shout it out.
Okay.
Because we're getting short on time here. So ready? Here we go, the last one.
The Gilligan.
No.
Gilligan's Island.
Gilligan's Island, yes. Do you know this one, Besame?
I've seen like 1 or 2 episodes of it.
Oh.
Liked it. So, of course, congratulations. Congratulations, winners. So, what do you got? 6 for Delight, 6 for Sharon Teed, and 3 for Besame. Okay. So
She won the other game, though.
Too.
She tore us up.
Who won, actually?
Okay, so I think we need a tiebreaker before we get to the end.
Go.
And there's going to
For
be...
her twing bing.
No.
Okay, first one to shout it out. First one to shout it out. Ready? Here we go.
Oh my God.
Lucy. I love Lucy.
Yes. Iconic. Played even today. You can catch the reruns on a lot of stations. Late at night. Lucille Ball, Desi Arnaz. Okay, nice.
It would have been the Mary Tyler Moore show. It would have been.
I wouldn't have got it. I'm the
Mary and you're the Rhoda.
You're the Rhoda. I'm the Mary.
Oh my gosh. Okay, listeners. So we're at the end of our show. We did not have a new Sensation Thursday because the song wouldn't download. So we'll have to break that out next week. So we're going to go out with our deep cut. So while I'm loading that, do you guys want to do any shout outs?
Well, we got to do our top.
Number one.
Oh.
Number one, then the shout outs. Who's got to go first?
I'll go first. I'm gonna go with All Request Live favorite, Return of the Mac.
Nice, yes.
That one,
course,
yeah.
Mark Morrison, Return
gets
of
the juices
Mac.
flowing.
Yes. Okay, who else? Number one.
Good. Light.
Delight.
Mine's Neon Moon.
Ooh.
Every time it comes on in the office, we're all, let's go.
Yeah, we do.
Just want to leave.
Okay, so my number 1 is Erotic City by the Prince. Happy birthday, Prince.
Very good. Very, very, very good.
When you hear that first little ting in the morning, at the beginning, you just...
What are you getting ready to?
I know. Is it like that? Or just
ting
like,
in the morning.
And it's like some kind of whatever that is. So, okay. Yeah. Okay. So my number 1 is going to be, it's a good pump up jam because you can basically Skoden jam because it wasn't pump up jam, but that's what it is. Pump up the jam by Technotronic because pump up the jam. And then all the remixes that have come out since that point have been absolutely tremendous. So pump up the jam by Technotronic. Okay. Shout outs, guys. In the last few moments we have. Who wants to go first? Shout outs?
Shout out to Guaranteed for going up there and fixing the radio station and cooling it down.
Yeah.
And he's so cool. He just had to walk in there and it turned to ice. No.
Okay.
Cool as ice.
Anyone else? Any shout outs? Best me?
Shout out to MC BKC and DJ Grandson. I'm trying to get them back in for a new episode next week. Big Bison Beats. So,
I didn't. Yeah, you said my name, but.
Oh, MC Musa.
Musa.
My bad.
Yeah, no worries. No worries. No worries.
To you too.
No worries. Okay.
Let's get you in.
Delight.
Shout out to my boy Rocco.
Okay. Just a shout out.
Just
the
to
shout
Rocco
out
because he's watching Cruzy right now.
Oh, he's watching Cruzy Pants.
He's watching the pants, so I could come up here.
Okay, good job, guys. Thank you for joining us on the Rez Ride. My shout out is going to be, of course, to everybody that had a hand in putting together the congressional testimony for the Winnebago tribe, getting our land back. Remember, land back. That should be the phrase. Yes, Chairwoman Kitchian, I believe that our legal team was out there as well, but everybody who had a hand in putting that together. Too many names to name, but I don't want to forget anyone. But the effort pushes us all forward because the tribe as a whole will benefit when that is signed by the president. So shout out to them. So
awesome.
We're going to go out with the deep cut, guys, and what it is a throwback favorite from Mr. Luther Vandross. It's called The Night I Fell in Love. Turn it up because it's a nice little jam. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you next week.
See you next week.
Luther Vandross.
These flashbacks and I feel so good. Yeah. Now this is one night that I'll never forget. You see, it was just like in the movies. I mean, it actually happened just like this. Stars were shining brighter than most of the time. Then love came out of nowhere. Yeah, no thrill will ever be like I tell. Stars were red with you. I've known so many people, been to most parts of the world, and seen something that have blown my mind. Yes, but no.